In this video, I put in the spotlight state-sanctioned violence and the games politicians in Amsterdam, the Netherlands play. I want to start with the mayor. Femke Halsema is the mayor of Amsterdam. She's the first woman to hold the position. She was a member of the House of Representatives for the leftist Green Party GroenLinks, Green Left, from 1998 to 2011. She also served as the party's parliamentary leader from 2002 to 2010. Femke Halsema is a politician, a career politician. And career politicians, as we know it, come a dime a dozen. Before going into the footage, I want to highlight her political views because that gives a clear picture of who she is and what she stands for. First of all, Halsema sees herself as a left liberal and prefers the label free thinking. Free thinking, free thinking. She seeks to connect herself with the freedom-loving traditions of the left. Just think about that for a second. Freedom-loving traditions of the left. Meaning, leftists have a monopoly on freedom. I was about to say a monopoly on violence. Forgive me. No. Meaning, leftists have a monopoly on freedom. Leftists are the only people who understand what freedom is. And I have to repeat it. Leftists are the only people who understand what freedom is. Femke Halsema gets her cues from Isaiah Berlin's two concepts of liberty, positive and negative liberty. I read the essay. And to tell you the honest truth, it's mind-boggling. I see it as a total perversion of the concept of liberty, but that's for another video. At the height of the lockdown, 2020, Miss Mayor gave Black Lives Matter extremists in Amsterdam permission to protest the police brutality against George Floyd in America. Yes, and she participated too. Yes, she joined the protest. According to her, protesting was a constitutional right. You cannot deny people the right to protest because it is the last lifeline. People have to stand up to government abuse. Yes, it is the last lifeline. People have to stand up to government abuse. And here we are, 2 years later, January 2022. Femke Halsema, the mayor of Amsterdam, denied people the constitutional right to protest against the authoritarian measures of the Dutch government. Miss Mayor denied Dutch citizens who have a constitutional right to protest the right to take a stand against government abuse that impacts their daily lives. She approved of the Black Lives Matter extremists to protest police brutality that happened in America and denied people the right to protest government abuse right at home. That makes a whole lot of sense. It does. Protesting is a constitutional right, but in practice that constitutional right is only for some people, and clearly politicians make the call. They decide who has that right. I know Amsterdam is notorious for violence against defenseless individuals. When I challenged government abuse, people in positions of power told me that women in my position had no choice but to accept their oppression. They even threatened my life. I had to shut up, remain silent, and thankful that I had enough to eat. According to the city of Amsterdam, I had no right to be free from violence and oppression. No. Twitter was on fire with the footage of police brazenly brutalizing people, and the whole world became a witness to government-sanctioned violence against individuals, defenseless individuals in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. The special UN rapporteur on torture, Niels Melzer, took note and spoke out, meaning the genie is out of the bottle and it's not going back in. Hell of a no. It is not going back in. For a city that claims to be the most tolerant and liberal in Europe, the footage speaks for itself. Just take a look and let me know what you think.
Dit heet uit. Kijk, de achterkant van de rijden. Je zag het erin met dit, is het valt in één aan.
Subscribe to my channel and support the artist so that I can keep creating content like this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next.